Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Logan Blast 97. Thanks for the suggestion, Logan. You asked, how are crop circles made? If you've ever looked at those intricate patterns and thought, who's out there playing tic-tac-toe with wheat? You're not alone. Today, we're uncovering the truth behind these puzzling phenomena, from pranksters with planks to theories that involve alien geometry. So, if you've ever wanted to know what's really going on in those fields, stick around as we unravel the mystery of crop circles right here on Explaining Everything. First off, for anyone unfamiliar, crop circles are these elaborate patterns, often circular, sometimes ridiculously complex, that mysteriously appear in fields, usually overnight. They've been spotted around the globe, but the UK is basically the crop circle capital. If crop circles were a sport, England would have won the World Cup by now. At first glance, they seem like a farmer's worst nightmare. Imagine waking up, coffee in hand, and seeing your hard work transformed into a giant cosmic doodle. But for the rest of us, they're a weird mix of art, science, and what the heck is going on? Okay, let's address the elephant, or should I say, the UFO, in the room. For decades, crop circles were thought to be the calling cards of extraterrestrials. The theory goes like this. Aliens land their spaceships, do a bit of crop yoga, and leave behind a pattern to say, "Hi Earth, love your work." While this makes for a great sci-fi movie, there's zero hard evidence to support it. No alien footprints, no interstellar parking tickets, just flattened crops. Also, if aliens really traveled light years to leave messages, why use a field in rural Wiltshire? Wouldn't Times Square be a bit more, I don't know, noticeable? Spoiler alert! Most crop circles are made by humans. Sorry to burst the alien bubble, but it turns out that Earthlings are really good at flattening plants in artistic ways. The modern crop circle craze started in the 1970s when two British pranksters, Doug Bauer and Dave Chorley, revealed they'd been making them as a joke. Their tools? A plank of wood, some rope, and what I assume was an insane amount of patience. Here's how it's typically done. First, planning the design. This is where the real pros shine. It's like graphic design, but your canvas is a field and your medium is wheat bending. Second, mapping it out. Under cover of darkness, the artists head to the field with measuring tape, stakes, and string. They mark out their design like they're plotting a heist, but instead of stealing gold, they're rearranging barley. Third, flattening the crops. This is the fun part. Using wooden planks and ropes, they carefully bend the crops without breaking them. It's a process that requires skill, precision, and presumably the playlist of an indie folk band to set the mood. Now, you might wonder, how do they get those crisp, perfect lines? The answer lies in geometry, teamwork, and probably a few YouTube tutorials. Modern crop circle creators use GPS, drones, and even lasers to make their designs more intricate. Technology has turned what used to be a prank into an art form. Think of it this way. Crop circle artists are like the Banksys of agriculture, except instead of walls, they use wheat. And instead of being mysterious rebels, they're just regular folks with a bizarre hobby. But wait, some scientists argue that a few crop circles could have natural explanations. Theories range from whirlwinds to plasma vortexes, which sound suspiciously like something Thor might summon. One idea is that electrical fields in the atmosphere could create patterns in crops. It's basically Mother Nature showing off her abstract art skills. Still, natural crop circles tend to be simple, nothing like the elaborate mandalas that make you wonder if Da Vinci was secretly reincarnated as a farmer. Believe it or not, crop circles are big business. People travel from all over the world to see them, turning quiet fields into tourist hotspots. Farmers, initially annoyed by the destruction, now charge admission fees or sell souvenirs. Imagine telling your friends, "I made $5,000 selling postcards of trampled wheat." Peak capitalism. Of course, we can't discuss crop circles without mentioning the conspiracy crowd. Some folks insist they're coded messages from higher beings. Others claim they're government experiments or secret alien crop trials. My personal favorite? The theory that crop circles are made by time travelers trying to send warnings. To which I say, if time travelers wanted to warn us, why not use Twitter? It's faster, and it doesn't involve ruining crops. So, if aliens aren't involved, what's the point? For many creators, it's about the art. It's like graffiti, but eco-friendly, sort of. Others do it for the challenge. And some, let's be honest, just like messing with conspiracy theorists. There's also a thrill in the mystery. Even though we know how most crop circles are made, the allure of the unknown keeps people fascinated. It's the same reason we watch magic tricks, even when we know the rabbit's been in the hat the whole time. And there you have it, the not-so-alien secrets behind crop circles. Whether they're the work of pranksters, artists, or rogue weather patterns, they remind us of something beautiful. Humans are weird, creative, and occasionally obsessed with flattening plants. If this video debunked some of your conspiracies, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about. Here on Explaining Everything.